Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, is on a very important visit to UAE. He arrived here earlier this morning and was received at the airport by His Highness the Crown Prince. After his arrival, Honorable Prime Minister has held extensive discussions with His Highness the President of the UAE. The visit is of tremendous strategic significance for many reasons. First and foremost, it showcases, underscores the deep bond of friendship and trust between the Honorable Prime Minister and the President of the UAE. As you would be aware, India and the UAE, under the guidance of the two leaders, had signed the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement last year. And since the signing of that important strategic landmark agreement between the two countries, the trade and economic partnership and engagement has grown significantly between the two countries. The visit this time puts together another pillar of that strategic economic partnership in a couple of important ways. Firstly, the two leaders witnessed today an exchange of important agreements, one of them being on the settlement of trade settlement in local currencies. The second of them being interlinking the payment and the messaging systems of the two countries. What it essentially does is puts together important segments of the ecosystem in economic engagement that brings about ever-increasing greater strategic economic convergence between the economies of India and the UAE. It reduces the transaction time, it reduces the transaction cost, it essentially ensures an enormous ease of business at the level of trade between the two countries. And if one was to combine that with the benefits that are already accruing to the two economies from the last year's SEPA, you will see that the agreement signed today will be of great significance. Similarly, the linking up of the payment and the messaging systems of the two countries will add another dimension to our greater economic convergence and also brings together the synergies, harnesses the synergies between the two economies. In many ways, looking forward, looking ahead, the visit today will perhaps open up new pathways for India to look at structuring similar partnership with other countries, both in the region and beyond. During this visit, the two leaders also witnessed another important landmark, the first of its kind, of Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, setting up a unit, setting up a campus in UAE. This is important not just from the perspective of our bilateral cooperation in the field of education, but it is also very significant in terms of bringing together the people-to-people ties, strengthening them further, for it would allow a very important segment of our people-to-people partnership, which is the students and the connect between the students, the Indian diaspora, the UAE system, and the Indian and the top-rated education system of IIT Delhi, to link up with the opportunities which are available in the UAE and further strengthen our this pillar of this important pillar of our partnership. All in all, as I said, the visit has been of great significance. It puts in place new foundations for partnership in economic domain, which will bring about greater strategic convergence in months and years ahead, as it frees up, unlocks the value which is inherent in the two economies by facilitating the trade settlement mechanisms, by expanding economic linkages through the linking up of the payment and the messaging systems of the two countries, and as I said, expanding another important layer, which is the field of education cooperation between the two countries. Prime Minister would depart for India shortly, but this has been, although a short, but a very, very significant visit, a landmark in the partnership between India and the UAE.